Something is wrong here. Even the air feels off. Could that be Stilton?
They drop food for me, in and out, like the wind. I think they're afraid. Theo? Where are you, my friend? I must speak to you. Let's have tea in the kitchen.
What?
Years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand
Go see
plan.
Stilton.
Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
Waiting in the study. The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without the combination.
There's a note on the door, Captain Windelband.
What? He's out back. I need the code to the study.
It's in his notebook, ma'am, but he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier, I got my ass chewed out by the Royal Curator. What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna Ashworth, I believe.
Yes, that's her. She's an odd one. Anyway, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Captain.
Huh? Stilton's home was quite nice before whatever happened.
Oh, wait, I've got an idea. I know how I can do this.
There's something else you should know. The center of the manor is off limits tonight. Everything around the study.
What's so special about the center of the manor?
Nothing, usually. But the dude...
Here? What? I don't want to die. That's not right. Help me! Someone! Anyone!
It feels heavy. You need a good lungful.
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
Once they say something's amiss, well, then I just can't get comfortable.
says, keep alert. And I says, am alert. I've been alert.
How long you worked this assignment?
This is the month of Hearst last year. Stilton's all right.
Sheila told me he used to be a miner.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. He's done really well for himself. Look around.
Well, anyone who has the Duke over for a dinner party, or whatever this is, I'd say he's doing well. Someday this will be me.
It'd be easier if we could
Who
open the
is
door and
this?
get closer. Sure the combination you saw doesn't work?
I got a glimpse of Stilton's notebook last month, but he must have changed the combination since then.
Damn. What?
Wait,
What was that?
Wait!
Think you're going?
Stop! I won't go far!
Did you hear that?
I'll be damned.
No way! Over there! On the
You
stairs!
aren't going
there?
anywhere!
No mercy!
left.
What was that?
I knew this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange.
Keep your eyes peeled. Down your guard, all right, boys? Nothing here. No way. Nothing. Damn it. Hey, who is that?
Stilton wasn't born to all this. Allegedly, he started as a miner.
I need the combination to Stilton's study.
Stilton's acting odd-like today. Just staring at nothing.
I don't think the Duke and Stilton are on good terms.
Today feels different. Stilton seems spooked.
Watch yourself up there. Nobody's repaired the balcony yet. If those supports break, I might not be able to catch your heavy ass.
I'm counting on you, ma'am. It might be romantic.
All right. Huh?
I'm not in the mood. Huh? This time I'll get you.
Okay, there. Now I got the trophy for it. That was weird. I just gotta find one more painting.
Where did you go? Think something moved.
I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing.
Hey, bro.
What's up? Thanks for joining the stream.
the Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
Where are you hiding?
No, the Duke couldn't possibly touch me. This city is nothing without the mines. But perhaps he could run them without me, through lackeys and bureaucrats. Everything I've built run like a butcher shop.
Who are you? Why are you in my house? Why are you here? Did the Duke send you? Get away!
This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight. By rendering Stilton unconscious, I changed the past. But how?
478.
The past is seeping into the present. Or vice versa. Things seem to be the worst here. The two times are overlapping now, somehow.
Time to begin. Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you, Delilah is your rightful empress. You owe her this.
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
Here.
returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Streets.
Hey, who is...
very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the wounds only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined.
Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
They slow down flow 4.
Every bit of city for a new ventilation shaft will mark a real victory. More air means less dusty lung.
More than they can say for the Grand Guard.
Lucia Pastor, right?
Careful!
I didn't figure that would kill her.
There's always so much to do, so little time to think.
Man, you doing? I heard Stilton agreed to a meeting with the woman heading up the family committee.
About new safety rules for the mines. You were around with the children working down there, too.
Why does Pastor care in the first place? She isn't one of us. Never seen her carrying a pickle.
Strong will.
Well, if Stilton listens to what she has to...
Maybe no one else will even notice. But things have changed here. For the better.
Such leaders need reminding that they're...
Yeah.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes, I paid a visit to Paolo and the Howlers. At least I think I did. And I've been to Stilton's house. We can go. Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaca, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will very soon.
Now we're going after the one who started it all.
Believe it's taken this long for someone to Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
Yes. I regret my affiliation with
Now we're going after the one who started it all. The Duke himself. I forgot the thrill of it. Planning drop-off points, and picking the approach. Thinking about the best ways to kill somebody who lives behind high walls. But with the excitement, there's a black echo that comes back to me for what I did at Dunwall Tower. If anyone deserves killing, though, it's Duke Luca Abel. I've loved a number of women, and even a couple of men. But I've never loved anyone like my Deirdre. After I left home, those first years on the streets, she's all that kept me from the bottom of the river. I could sleep on a pile of garbage under a leaky awning as long as she was there with me. Sharing a tin of potted meat or a bottle of brandy that we nicked during the day. The Duke and his little brother came through Dunwall. And Deirdre and I got in their way as they stepped out of their fancy coach. The Duke goaded his brother, calling us wharf roaches. And it was the brother who swung the stick that killed her. Splitting her skull, there were wooden gazelles on top of the coach. And I snapped one off and drove it into his eye, as deep as it would go. Deirdre was already gone. Dead as a doornail. Lying in the muck, and staring up at the gray Dunwall sky. On the run after that. I was hunted by the City Watch and even members of the Grand Guard up from Serkonos. People looked at me like I was cursed, spitting whenever I got close. Everyone knew I'd bring trouble. Even the gangs. The Duke's brother has been dead for a long time. But now was my chance to get back at Luca Abel for setting him off against pretty, young Deirdre. Nothing was the same for me after they took her away.
you ready for this?
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do.
And how do you know this?
I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
Should we head toward the palace?
Let's get underway.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept, in the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden. But when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaca's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Sit here. Too much chance the Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners coming to pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop?
A body?
What's
Anyone
going
here?
on here? Show yourself.
What is all this?
Not feeling well.
What's going on here? Stop!
on here?
Stop!
What happened to me?
What's happening now?
This can't be. Huh?
You look pissed off.
Yeah, you bet I am. I just got the answer about my transfer inland. Relocation denied.
Look on the bright side. The pay is better here than anywhere else. And we get to do the job how we see fit. Nobody's pestering.
I can feel her presence.
The palace. Maybe I can find another way to neutralize the Duke.
Well, if it's not me, I don't care. I'm sure it's
Where do those rats come from? Don't look so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets.
Lickspittles. At least I'm not one of them. Exactly. And think, when all this
It'll be a
fighting
long
of the
night.
thrones is settled,
I've
the
ordered
Duke's going to
food
need
sent
men
over
to
to the
take
Duke's
charge of
quarters.
the northern...
How do you know it'll get to the Duke? I just got this assignment, but yesterday I heard Major talking about the Duke's political double.
You don't worry about that. Besides, in the end, it's all the same. We serve the food, and the Duke decides who eats it.
It's true, excellent.
Lost her! And what do you think you're doing here, Caldwin?
Parasite. I bet this opens the Duke's vault. People of Karnaca, this is your rightful ruler, Empress Emily Drexel Leela Caldwin. I came here to Karnaca, the jewel of the South, with one purpose in mind. To depose the Duke of Serkonos. To make him pay for his treason against me. But also for his crimes against you, the people of this great nation. I am your Empress, but my father is Serkonan, and your blood flows through my veins. I will leave you now and return to Dunwall, but know this. Duke Luca Abel is dead. My hope is to resolve this crisis and establish a new ruler here in Serkonos with haste, causing as little disruption as possible. I bid you farewell and ask you to maintain your faith and loyalty. I will address you again soon.
So let's...
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh Clockwork soldiers.
Sometimes a man just needs time by himself. My responsibilities weigh upon me.
Someone's playing with my nerves.
Kieran, sir. We were confused.
Temperature back to normal. Waking up. mouse speed. The machine is experiencing uncertainty.
It feels like we're living in an age of wonders.
Say something. I just can't.
Scouting.
Let's have a look.
Playback indicates a young woman, armed. Clear the room, if this playback is called.
It must be nice to be on the Duke's payroll.
Something.
Wait! Impossible! No way! What? Find the boy! Oh, damn! You aren't going anywhere! No mercy! Boy.
We didn't go anywhere after all. Like it's looking right inside me. I feel so empty right now.
What's the matter? You saw something? I can't do anything for you. You better run.
If this plays, the machine is recharging magnetic.
It's the last painting.
should I trust someone who hides their face?
This ain't how you want to die.
No use running! Let him go! She's wounded! Let's finish her!
Damn it, tried to heal myself, didn't work. Fuck. Alright, where the hell is that last painting? Third floor, next to a piano. Okay.
Someone there. What? Come back here! Wait! What's going on here?
I can't do anything for you.
Who's there?
Come on.
Authorized presence. Combat Protocol 6. Combat, clear the room, if this playback is called.
Let's see what Duke of Bell keeps hidden away in here.
The machine has completed another full instruction set. Aristocratic profile, but something must have gone wrong.
This is the thing Ashworth made to hold Delilah's spirit.
You must release me from this dead vessel. Only then you'll be able to trap Delilah's spirit.
Don't know how I can do this. You were all I ever wanted.
I stayed as long as I could, trying to guide you. The world is better for your influence.
Be at peace, Mother. I will honor you, always.
I love you. And this is the final thought I carry into my past.
So it's done. Now to take Delilah's soul to Dawn.
The heart of my half-sister? Only her flesh remains.
I wonder if it was even really alive. Old scars run deep, don't they, Duke of Bell? There. Now to wait.
I saw the signal.
So, is that it? The fall of Karnaca?
Duke of Bell is dead. Long live whatever comes next.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
Yes, at long last. To take back the throne and find a way to save my father.
Ready, then?
Take me back to the ship.
All right. As you want.
One more mission. One more mission. Wow, that's almost perfect. That, you see that dot on the graph? That's almost perfect. Maybe if I had killed like one less person. Really? One civilian killed? I thought I killed two. No, one was reverted when I quick loaded. Got all the paintings and got the broken gazelle. Okay. So at this point I should have 9 decorations. Only one I have to get is Mrs. Pilson's.
I grew up with this broken skyline, the muted colors and the way the light falls. It's Dunwall, but it's not. Have I changed, or does everything just look different when you're not wearing a crown? Whatever grand scheme you've got underway now, Delilah, you were smart when you stole this place from me. You knew who among my people to corrupt, and you took away my strongest ally, my father. But you didn't know me. You only saw a sheltered princess. You never thought I'd fight back. You don't know me, Delilah, but you will.
One more painting to collect, one more decoration. Six, seven. One I'm missing here, the calendar. 8. Well, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The blade for being a trophy. There it is. 8, 9. 9. A second.
This campaign has been conducted with far more restraint than I would have expected. Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne. The situation with the Duke is behind us. Let's not forget that small detail in all this. Drunken despot. You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight. And Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton. Home at last. It feels like another lifetime living in the tower.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside. She seemed cagey earlier, even more than usual.
All right, Aunt Delilah. Let's see what you've done with my palace.
If I hadn't killed the Duke's brother so long ago, would any of this have happened? Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Megan.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
Everyone's full of secrets. Why do I feel like you've got more to say?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
Whatever it is, spit it out.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill my mother?
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
I'm gonna play both options.
You're a monster. You traveled with me and all that time hid the fact that you helped a man murder my mother in front of me when I was 10 years old.
I figured you'd react like that. Maybe anyone would. I just wanted to tell you.
Don't come back to Dunwall, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here.
I can't deny it. Traveling with you has changed me. I know you want to face her alone, but good luck. Hey.
Megan. I can't ever forgive you for what you did. But suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
I hope not. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here.
I can't deny it. Traveling with you has changed me. I know you want to face her alone. But good luck. Remember, even if you pull off whatever trick you're planning for Delilah, she won't be easy to beat. I'm glad Sokolov was awake to say goodbye. How is it the old man cured the plague all those years ago, but can't eat without getting food on his shirt? In my time here, the Dunwall City Watch was just a bunch of drunkards and layabouts. No wonder half of them turned on you. Goodbye, Emily.
You took the worst Karnaca had to offer, and acquitted yourself superbly. Good luck with Delilah. I fear for the Empire if you fail. Remember, the people of the city might have endured a great deal since you were driven from Dunwall. Desperate times. I've got maybe one more chapter left in my own tale. Hopefully a chapter set next to a roaring fire in Tivia. Toppling the Duke must give you a sense of peace. Maybe a better day will be born of it. It would be interesting to study why the bloodflies have never taken hold here. Time. If I only had more time. Goodbye, Emily. I suspect I'll not see you again.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
If old Samuel could see me now.
Take me to Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage in my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it for the girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
Welcome back.
do business. You won't regret it. Good to see you again. I'll take that deal. I take a risk just having the goods delivered here. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. My door's always open.
Yep, just that one payment, Mrs. Pilson. And I'll just have one more trophy to get. I think.
I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower.
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
Delilah's hatred for me.
Oh. Well. Whoops. kill me if I touch the water? I hope so. No, am I... Is there actually a way for me to get back up, please? Oh, there we go. No. Fuck. How do I get back up there? Did they really not account for anyone getting down here? Apparently they didn't. I'm not seeing any way to get back up there. What were they thinking? Fuck's sake. Guess I gotta... Wherever it takes me.
I've done what I could. Served the Abbey the
Oh
best
great,
I was
it's all the
able.
way back here. There it is.
Full of honey and dandelions. You finally mastered the Gravehound magic, didn't you?
I did. Those poor dead overseers gave up their precious hounds, and I raised a pack of them. They're down under the bridge.
At least I don't have to go for that painting anymore. I can just sprint right for the entrance. Why wouldn't they put a way to... Why wouldn't they just have that either be like a death barrier, or, you know, better yet, just put a way for people to get back up. God. I'm just running straight through. Fuck it.
Let me help. Finally gonna get that.
Want my first?
Let's go. Faye says Delilah's up in the throne room, but a few days ago she was spending all the time in that bleak little...
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her. The High Overseer.
At this point, scouting. Enemy available.
Hello, asshole.
Nice.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
and a hum.
No burning grease on the air, sister.
This be our mistress, awakening the tower machinery. It's insane.
I might figure out how to run mods on Doom. That shit is confusing as fuck.
I have no clue what you just said because I got my fucking ass kicked. I got myself cornered like a fucking idiot.
I can't figure out how to run mods on Doom. That shit is confusing as fuck.
I heard that you can't. You mean the new one, right? I don't think it has mod support, as far as I heard. If you're talking about the old ones, then asking the wrong person, man.
The old ones.
Playback for detection registered.
No! Are you hurt? How do you want to die?
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. The combat protocol combat state.
Shit.
You're safe over there? You don't stand a chance anyway. Into a very fine powder and drink it with tea! You monster! Oh, you're back. Let's hear how you die.
Holy fucking shit. Look at how many bodies there are. It's a giant flesh pile. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Wow. That's insane. Stun mines are overpowered.
And die at my hands.
Here you are!
What has Delilah done to my throne?
my heart watching you struggle with no hope of beating me. Die here in Dunwall Town! You must know now that I cannot die. Please, you've brought me back my spirit.
Follow me, dear Emily, and see how I will reshape all things.
Father? So this is the world she dreams about.
Why shouldn't my people love their empress? What? Just take from me. In return, I will take back. If you'd lived through half of what I have, you'd be down on your knees.
You caused too much suffering to live, Delilah. Whoa. Is this Ramsey? Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
With the fall of Luca Abel, the Duke's line ended, and there was only one man suited for the Grand Palace. Rising up from nothing, he'd served the Empire with distinction. Duke Corvo Attano, the first of his line. In Dunwall, with the death of Delilah Copperspoon, her coven lost its power, and their short-lived coup came to an end. The rightful Empress returned to the throne and began extinguishing the fires across her city. So it was that Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, would fulfill her destiny, ruling for decades over a mended empire, with Corvo Attano's support from the south. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the Empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
I think that's the best ending I've gotten so far. Low Chaos, Duke Corvo, and Empress Caldwin.
On the sands of sweet Serkonos did we bathe in the sun, sharing grapes from Culero when you were the only one.
On the streets of Karnaca, I met you long ago, when the sea was so peaceful and the bay seemed to glow.
We danced and sang until the early ships sailed, and when morning bells rang, only then we exhaled. Now the sands of Serkonos, they're burning in the sun.
And the grapes from Culero are withered and finally done.
Now we cower in the alleys of streets where we did stroll, while the Duke claims our riches and his firing squads patrol. We run and hide until the evening ships sail. When the night is black, only then we we'll slip on to a whaler, and maybe we'll escape.
Give me a second, I just gotta check what trophies I do not have. I believe it's only one. I believe all I need is the one for possessing all the types of animals in one sitting. Yep, that's the only one I still have to get. Alright then.
The void, but somehow different this time. Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
You said that last year. Jessie is younger than me, and she's a core every day.
Business, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
It was her! Delilah's line. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest part.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and you'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not.
Conservatory. Built around the time I left for Dunwall.
When I was young, the Loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also...
Actually, bend time might actually come in handy. It's an octagon.
Anton, when I brought...
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me, Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
This is where we should meet our contact. From the Colomar Furniture Workshop. How long do we have to... Long as it take? Pretty sure I saw some...
What is going on? You learned to deal with rabble like you in military college. You are going to...
I feel so empty right...
ever find out what happened to Burlton and Lieutenant Colders?
Must have had a thing with each other.
No, she went missing a day before he did. And someone found an officer's pistol in the gutter. And something else. Maybe they went inside the conservatory.
Melinda, you look great. Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrist for all I care.
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
Why?
Let's have a look.
I don't like that. Better have a look.
Wonder who that was.
The conservatory. I wanted to visit this place with Lyman.
What? Oh.
The conservatory. I wanted to visit this place with Wyman.
R2 to change hosts. Okay. Well, I missed the chance to possess the rat, so there's that.
The conservatory. I wanted to visit this place with Wyman.
Left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
So I wasn't fast enough. Okay. So you gotta go quick. You have to go quickly.
The conservatory. I wanted to visit this place with Wyman.
Did I do it? And here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah.
Who's this?
I got the platinum, motherfuckers!
Somebody's down! You won't get away!
Look at Duncan Bales, my good friend. He's a patriot, a man who won't turn every bit of this land's silver into shiny coins. I asked him,
What was that explosion?
no use running!
Where's that weird noise coming from? It's freaking me out.
You've been found guilty of standing in my way. Revenge!
deed.
See you in the void.
Yeah, but can...
Go no farther, stranger.
I'll grind your skull into a very fine powder.
You're not one of us.
I don't like that.
Catch me if you can. I'm trying to Let's hear how you...
You don't stand a chance anyway.
Sweet
Gone in return. What is this thing?
Let me come closer. Let me please.
I think that'll do. Actually, one more thing.
Brianna, what happened to Jindosh? I'm told he's an idiot now.
I don't know, Delilah.
No, my dear, it's a loss.
Who's that?
We almost had you once, 15 years ago.
I squeeze this nigga out into the void. Now I'll be here. Build up my passion. Choke her.
This is the last threat.
You tear the stars from the sky, murderer.
We'll bury you beneath a cypress on the night of the new moon.
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Emily. Little Black Sparrow, free from your cage at last.
Brianna Ashworth is dead.
Spoiled child! You had no right! Born into a silk-padded cradle, you'll never understand what she meant to me.
And everything you've stolen? All the lives you've ruined?
It should have been mine to begin with. Everything that's happened is wrong. But don't you worry, I'm going to make it all better.
Give me back my throne and my father.
Come and take them, girl. I welcome you to my tower.
Alright, that will conclude today's live stream, and I am happy.